Leo. Welcome to your weekly reading. Don't mind me and my voice. It is still getting over a cold. So this is a message for sun, moon, or rising in the sign of Leo. These are general messages, so take what resonates for you and leave the rest. Try not to build a story if it is not resonating for you. Check your moon or rising signs, or if you'd like a personal reading with me, you can book that through my website, which is bethechange333.com. That information is also in the description box below this video. All right, Leo, let's get started. Get a sip of my tea. All right. Let's see what comes through for Leo. For Leo. I'm chuckling because I have a Leo. I have a moonstone carved into a lion staring at me. And I just realized, Leo, you're the very last zodiac reading I'm doing. It must be an important one. Magic wanted to pop out. All right. You be working your magic, or something may appear like magic. I don't know. Let's see. That's exciting. You know, it can be a magical time. We are in full moon energy right now as I'm reading this. We have organization. That's interesting. Let's see where this is going. The two words don't seem to go together. What else for Leo? Okay. Fairness. Okay. Oh, and we have uniqueness at the bottom. Okay. So, this is part of your journey, Leo, that you're experiencing. You are experiencing some mystical, magical experiences. You're understanding your own energetic power and magic. I'm going to dive a little deeper into organization, though, and fairness. And overall, this has to do with you shining your true, genuine, authentic uniqueness. That's what's magical. So let's keep going. On to the next layer. I don't know, I just get a really like cool sensation of like fun when I look at the word magic. Okay, on the floor. Okay. Leo. There's been some confusion in your mind as far as your, whatever it is you're perceiving to be magic, or your own power of your energy and how magical it really is. You might not even realize it because you're trying to build a story. You're trying to figure out like how stuff happens, and you're trying to put a logical story to things that don't seem logical. I'm trying to explain Maybe it's hard to get the words out. I'm not sure. We'll keep going. This is an interesting reading. Okay. Because there were still, like, our brain is like a computer processor, and it stores a lot of stuff too that's unnecessary sometimes. And sometimes we can get stuck in the mind, and it can cause a lot of energetic confusion even. That can really, like, I don't want to say block you, but yeah, it can block your magic for sure. Your abilities to create and co-create what it is that you desire. I feel like you self-sabotage a lot because then the thoughts kind of take over your energy. They're organized in chronological order of your life that you are going down through memory lane in the mind, in the mind's eye, retracing your steps, retrieving new information. Maybe it's like when we're in a heated moment or a moment that's painful, the only thing we can remember and process is that painful part. But when we take ourselves out of the pain, when we've forgiven and we healed, if we reflect back on those experiences again, there's new information, there's new words that were said by the others, or clues to show like where they were at and what pain they are in, even if they're not saying it all the way. It's being able to put yourself in the other person's shoes or perspective so that you're able to then forgive and let go of whatever story the mind continued to tell. Okay. It is a process, but it is so purifying and refreshing and cleansing when we can get to the state of no longer staying in a state of anger, resentment, pain, fear, anything that gets trapped in the mind and trapped in the energy, and we're able to change that inner narrative. So we're not carrying that along with us and creating more of it with other people and other experiences. Rejoice in celebration, fairness. So when you do this with those that you love, I'm getting, instead of holding a grudge, it is that saying, forgive them for they know not what they do. The knowledge that hurt people. And those that you love, we all hurt each other, not intentionally, but when our pain is taken over us and our consciousness, we're unconscious to how we are hurting others. That brings more fairness and balance into your relationships with others. Bottom of the deck, spiritual union. Yeah, and it reconnects us to a deeper level. Sorry, my voice is going. Leo. It connects us to a much deeper level. Heart-to-heart connections. Transparent, emotionally safe, and just loving connections. So new beginnings below that, Leo. So there's new beginnings in your life, in your relationships, in the magic that you co-create with the universe. You're just still in the process of going through your spidey senses, your psychic senses. You're retelling certain narratives that are in the mind to something that is more fair and balanced. So it's not a burden of pain on you. There you go. Okay. Got it all out. What else? On to the next layer here. right, Leo, what's going on? Okay. Okay, the moon and the devil. And the Ace of Inspiration. Yeah. So, what was holding you back from your magic, your true power, your true energy, which is linked to emotions, and the mental conflict, the mental chatter, the old story. The old story you couldn't let go of, the devil. So it had its grips on you. And it was pulling you deep into some painful emotions, a lot of anger, a lot of rage, a lot of sadness, loneliness, isolation, all subconscious energy that was still in your energetic body. But Ace of Inspiration, what it is doing now, what you're experiencing, what you were experiencing then, you were channeling this devil energy. You were telling yourself a painful story over and over and over again. And yes, maybe it was your experience, but there's more to that experience than just your perception and your emotions. Honor that, true. But you can't you don't want to keep carrying that painful story along with you. Because it's linked to more. It's also linked to childhood trauma and wounds and pains that you got to the bottom of, or getting to the bottom of, with the third eye, with the down memory lane in the mind's eye, maybe even in dreams. So that once you're letting go of the old narrative, the old story, the new story will be your magic. The new story will be your medicine. Tell me about organization here. This could also be linked to some organization. There are no coincidences. Could be linked to a job. Maybe not treated fairly by someone. And really having a hard time getting over that and forgiving. But for your overall health and wellness, it is important to eventually be able to let go of that pain and anger and resentment. Yep. So that you can have a free and clear conscience and no more suffering, no more carrying baggage that is not necessary. You can rise above and see from the bird's eye view, the owl wisdom, in a new perspective. It also releases the other from the energy that we hold others when we hold grudges and resentments and anger and frustration. They feel that too, to a degree. It releases them so that they can work through forgiving themselves. Temperance. They can work on forgiving themselves, and that brings balance back into the whole entire energetic field. Complete. Bottom of the deck. 7 of Inspiration. So this is all about you holding your light and pushing back the dark thoughts, the dark narrative, the dark story, and trying to change that story, change that narrative to one that is more fair. Or just a higher perspective of knowing that, yeah, this person hurt me. And knowing that deep inside at a soul level, they did not intend on hurting you. They were unconscious. Their consciousness level was not in alignment with yours. So their experience was different than yours. However, it's important that both parties understand each other's experience and how it felt emotionally to come to some sort of fairness, compassion. All right, we're going to dive a little deeper. into this one. Too many people on this planet carry around too much anger and rage. You don't want to be another one of them. Resentment, pain. Tell me about magic for Leo. Okay. So it's important to take time to yourself, some downtime from the mental chatter, rest, rejuvenate your energy, find something that takes your mind off of things sometimes. Not always, not escapism, just rest. Rest. This is a resting time. It's a resting time for many right now. Journal whatever thoughts come into your mind if you need to. Queen of Wands, organization. I feel like you are acting out of compassion, acting out of your wisdom, your intuition now. Still standing firm to what it is that you desire in life. Still standing firm to the respect that you deserve. It's just that this story is changing slightly enough for you to change whatever anger and resentment into compassion. This is really the moral of the story here. Okay. Yeah. Bottom of the deck. The Six of Swords overall is moving away from conflicting patterns of thinking and perceiving something. Moving away from something that seemed very wavy and turbulent to a more calmer frame of mind. And in fairness, we have Temperance twice. So that is nice. Give yourself a nice balance in life. That you also have a responsibility to that as well. To stay in touch with your emotions, allow your emotions to flow. Don't let them take over you. Get to know yourself, how you feel, but also staying grounded and rooted and just taking good care of yourselves. Nine of Wands is like, there's something you want to, there's like an action you want to take. You're ready to go. You're ready to change. You're ready to move on. More now than ever. Let's get an advice card for you, Leo. And the Temperance is also taking accountability for our words and actions and energy too. That lines up with fairness as well. Because we also react out of our unhealed or unprocessed trauma and pain from childhood. We all react to stimuli. And usually the things that trigger us are linked to painful experiences that we've had. It's important to get to the root of that. Because if you don't get to the root, like when you're weeding, if you don't get the root, it's going to keep growing back. If you don't get to the root of the pain, it's going to keep coming back to visit you. Okay. Advice for Leo. All right, Leo, whatever it is that you're going through right now, confidence is your key to success, and nothing will come of this situation. So there may be something that you're worried about, something happening, which is why you're having some downtime and changing. You're not going to actually create any more challenges for yourself. Nothing, don't worry about what your magic is creating right now. You're going through a healing process. So it's helping you elevate and become more confident in yourself. Trust yourself, trust your journey, trust your emotions, trust your intuition. Be fair to yourself as well. Honor your intuitive senses, your unique self. And things are changing, things are shifting. So that is your message for this week, Leo. I hope some or all of this was helpful for you. And if you like this video, please click that like button. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Greatly appreciated. Take care, Leo. Bye.